Hey friends, it's your girl Chaya here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be reviewing the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. That is a really long name. Anyway, we're going to be reviewing that because I tried it a couple times. I actually got it the day that it came out, and I tried it a few times, and I just really wasn't feeling the way that it looked on my face. So I wore it out a couple times. I had kind of like sat in the house with it, just done normal things with it. I just wasn't liking the way that the color looked on me. It's supposed to be a 1-for-1 match as far as the color goes when it comes to the original foundation, which is the soft matte foundation, versus this new hydrating foundation. And maybe it's just because I haven't used the soft matte foundation in quite some time. I didn't find that I liked the color as much as I liked the original foundation. So what I did was decide actually that I was going to return it. I was going to return the primer and I was going to return the foundation, but I decided before I do that I would give it one more chance just to see how, if I'd be able to change anything with it, you know. Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back. So I did my eyebrows off camera because I feel like there are 1,000,001 eyebrow tutorials out there, but today I'm actually going to be trying a talk through. I'm challenging myself to do a talk through because I have tried this a couple times today, or not today, but recently, and it hasn't been working for me, and I want to give it one more shot before I return it. I'm really sad to say that the thing that I'm going to be reviewing today, as I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, is the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation by Fenty Beauty. As we know, or I hope we know, maybe we don't, I am a Fenty Beauty stan. I love Rihanna. She is amazing, and everything she touches turns to gold. It's crazy. However, I got this foundation the day it came out, just like I did when the very first Pro Filt'r Longwear Soft Matte Foundation came out. I got it the minute Sephora opened, but I couldn't really couldn't do the matte. I have really dry skin. I thought the foundation was beautiful. I love it still. I just find that the color is just a little bit off on me. So I'm going to try this again. I've worn it twice. Once to a concert, and it actually held up pretty well, but I used the Milk Makeup Hydrating Hydro Grip Primer. I can never say that. So many names for all these products. But yeah, I'm going to be using the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation today. Yet again, I find that it's a little bit too orange, and to be honest with you, I never really found that I had this issue with the soft matte. And maybe it was just me, maybe it's just because I didn't wear it that much. I honestly don't wear foundation too often, but someone mentioned to me that it looked orange on them, and ever since then I've kind of seen what they were talking about. So this wear test is going to be the wear test to determine whether or not I'm going to keep this foundation. So we are going to be trying this one again. I'm going to stop talking now so that we can get into the actual filming of this video. This is the Sephora Full Coverage Foundation Brush. Got it at Sephora during the VIB sale. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dot this all over my face. I feel like even off the bat it's a little bit orange, and maybe that's just me. Like I said, I don't know. Which might have also contributed to the orangeness is the fact that I use an orange color corrector. I'm trying to be kind here because I don't want to bash this foundation, especially because it's the one I've been waiting for from Fenty Beauty for so long. Like, I think it blends out really nicely, but even with the way that it blends out, I think it's still too matte. I just find it to be too matte. Like, I feel like even with this little bit that I'm putting on my face here, I feel like it feels like too much. And it's weird because when I wear like my Born This Way or my Born This Way, I actually don't wear many other foundations. I think Born This Way is just about the only foundation that I have decided that I love. So it's supposed to be medium buildable coverage. Let's see, does it say anywhere on here? Hydrating, medium to full coverage for all skin tones. Moving on. Okay, so I'm going to let this set for a second. I'm gonna do a little something with my eyes, and then I'll be back. I'll be using these Sephora reusable shadow guards to make sure that I'm not messing up this here foundation. It's probably gonna come right up with the foundation when I'm finished, but we shall see. We shall see. We will see. As you can see, I finished my eyes. I said I wasn't going to do anything dramatic or crazy, and here we are. Not that it's crazy, nor is it super dramatic, but it is colorful. We likes the color. So, the next thing that I'm going to be doing is finishing off my face. I've actually been sitting with this on my face for about an hour. It's not as orange as it was before. Still feeling kind of orangey on my skin, especially when compared to my chest, but now that I'm looking at it here, it's actually not that bad. It just needs to be warmed up a little bit down here, actually kind of like deepened down here, not warmed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on, just do the face. I'm going to be using my Fenty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer in the color 370. And I tend not to use a lot of this because it is very thick and creamy. A little bit goes a rather long way with this. And I forgot to wet my sponge. BRB. We're back. Okay, so I got my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I don't remember what this one's called, to be honest with you. My Real Techniques Precision blending sponge. I'll do that again. My face is very dry. However, it'll be okay. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, and I'm gonna try my hand at Caramel Cutie. Just to see if we can make this pop, you know what I mean? And I don't know that we can. So what I might do is take Caramel Cutie and Mocha Mami using the okay. Alright, I'm seeing okay. Alright. I don't have very much of a forehead, so I try not to do contouring on my forehead, specifically because it's supposed to make your forehead look smaller. It doesn't do that for me. It just makes my forehead like go away. So I do like bronzer on my forehead though, because it just warms everything up. Hence the reason why we call it bronzing, to make it look more like you're alive, you know? Oh, it's so hard to do the left side. Okay, y'all, I'm really in love with my eyes. I don't know if y'all can see it like in full effect, but my goodness, I must say that I did the daggone thing. I'm just putting it under the chin area because your girl got one of these, okay? This is what we in the biz call a double chin, okay? And we're trying to make that appear less prominent. Just the appearance. We don't want to make it disappear in real life. We just want to pretend. We want to pretend that it isn't there. See, we still got the jiggle going, but it looks a lot better because of the bronzer. Did I do it? I can't tell. Okay. So now I'm taking that same brush that I used, the Royal and Langnickel Multi-Purpose Powder BMD number 101. I'm taking that and I'm going to blend out that here bronzer. It is insanely difficult to do the left side of the face, okay? Especially when it comes to those precision movements. Ooh, hair's a little fuzzy. Hold please. So, I'm rewatching Gossip Girl. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm on the penultimate episode. So I have to stop because I'm not going to finish if I don't. I'm using Caramel Cutie by Fenty Beauty to bronze my nose, kind of like contouring, but a little less harsh. And I was actually slightly wrong about Caramel Cutie. It actually works pretty okay, especially now that I'm seeing it as like my nose contour here. actually works pretty well to warm up this here face. I still used it in conjunction with Mocha Mami for like the face, the outside of my face here. But I'm thinking I like it. So I'm just going to take this fluffy blending brush from BH Cosmetics. This is their Carnival or Festival Colors collection. And I'm just going to blend that there. Contour out. Nothing too crazy. Just I'm trying to make myself look like I know what I'm doing a little bit. Might need to. Gossip Girl is definitely one of my guilty pleasure shows. I know it's trash. I know it's trash, okay? But it's my kind of trash, okay? No judgment here. It's my kind. So, last few things I'm gonna add here are highlighter. I'm using this Cleof Cosmetics. This is just their liquid highlighter in number 4, which is Trix. I fell in love with this because it looked like a liquid version of the Beauty Bakery highlighter. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. It has a little dropper, but the dropper don't do anything, okay? Yeah. I don't know what this dropper is supposed to do at all. Anyway, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my hand here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It literally looks like liquid copper. Ooh, look at that. Yes. Yes. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on the same sponge that I used for my concealer. I'm just gonna put that on the highlights of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and I use this sponge that already had stuff on it because I don't want it to be too harsh. This stuff can get real harsh real quick. I love it, don't get me wrong. I do love it. But it can get real intense, okay? So, a little bit on the forehead, yeah. Okay. A little bit here in the bridge of this teeny tiny little nose. I have a small nose and I just have to accept it. I just have to get over it. It's here. She ain't going nowhere. Top of my lip here. Ooh. I'm also going to go back in with a little bit of my caramel Cutie, just to make sure that it's not too bright on my nose here. Making sure that we still have a little bit of that definition for the bronzer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm taking this dry beauty blender that I have here that is also very beat up and broken, but this sponge was $20. I'm just not gonna throw it away. I'm just not. And then a little bit of highlighter on my chin. And I think, honestly, we're good on the face. The only thing I think we need now is some setting spray. Am I missing anything else? My favorite MAC lipstick. I think, and dare I say of all time, is Stone, which is like, it's a matte shade, but it's like a grayish brown that I think works well as like a nude for my lips. It is the closest that I've ever gotten to finishing a MAC lipstick. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in with that. It's supposed to be matte, but it never really shows up that way on my lips. Let's see how we're feeling about this. It kind of shows up like a purpley brown, but I always mix it with one of two things. I was thinking maybe I should do a gloss today. Let's see. I have this Jelly Gloss Lip Gel by Ulta Beauty here, and this one is in RipTide, and I really like this. It is gorgeous. Let's see. Let's see how we're feeling. How about this one? I really don't like not having my lips lined. Because I feel like my lips just kind of blend into my face. So, this honestly looks like another jelly lip gloss, almost exactly like another jelly lip gloss that I have. Favorite ColourPop lippy stick in the color Pitch, which is also supposed to be matte but never presents as such. I'm gonna take that on the outsides of my lip to faux line, and also kind of do an ombre. I always do an ombre though. I just feel like it doesn't look right if I don't. Is that crazy? Look, it just adds so much more depth. Undefeated. I think I've decided to keep her. The thing I think I might actually switch out is going to be the bronzer. Maybe one day, because I've already used quite a lot of it and I wouldn't feel right returning it at this point. I do really like the bronzer, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't work for me. I just feel like it's a little bit red, and I think that's part of what was contributing to the orangeness that was happening on my face. So yeah, I mean, I hope. I actually really like the way it feels. Now today I didn't use it with the primer that it's supposed to come with. I really do think I'm going to end up returning the soft silk primer, just because it just does not seem to work for me, because it dries down straight up matte. It feels really good when you're putting it on the skin, but so did the soft matte primer. But the matte dried down super duper matte, whereas this one dries down a little bit too matte for something that's supposed to be hydrating, just in my opinion. I really like it. Love the way it smells. Like I said, Grown Up Cabbage Patch is like my thing. Like, I just can't, it's so good. I never would have thought that I'd love to smell something like that on my face, because I normally don't like fragrances when it comes to makeup at all. I really like the foundation itself. I think the foundation is actually pretty nice. It does dry down a little bit more matte than I'd like, but it does end up looking like skin, which is my thing. I really like when it looks like skin. So I'm not gonna complain too much about the foundation anymore. However, I'm definitely going to return the primer. I think the primer just dries down way too matte for something that's supposed to be hydrating. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because I have to be up in like 6.5 hours and I want to get some good rest tonight. So I will link everything down below. I probably forgot to talk about the products that I was using as I was using them. I will link all of the eyeshadows that I used down below, the eyeliners, the lashes, the palettes that I used, so that you guys can see everything. I'm really liking the way that this look turned out, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite foundation is, or if you like this foundation. Do you have it yet? Let's talk, okay? Let's talk. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being subscribed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys in my next one.